Hi there, what's up? In this video I'm going to give you 6 tips to draw better. Take good mood, pencil in your hand and let's go to draw! Use soft pencil for your sketch. When you draw with hard pencil, it will be heavy to remove it from the paper. Use soft pencil 4B, 5B, 6B. I draw with 7B pencil. When I need to remove extra lines, I do it very easy and without a trace. Especially I need it when I draw with watercolor. Don't press on the pencil too much and your drawing artwork will be neat and clean. Watch the proportions. To draw right proportions, you need to keep track of the line of symmetry. And every object you draw fits into a simple shape. Rectangle, triangle, circle, trapeze, etc. And compare this shape how does it larger or smaller than the others. Remember, every complex shape can be assembled from simple shapes and complicated as you draw. For example, this teapot. It has elliptical shape. Kettle handle fits into a rectangle. It's a tongue twister. And then I do it more complicatedly. Time for spout. At first, I inscribe this complex shape into an even shape. At second, I draw more complex lines for the spout. Also, make sure that all objects are connected to each other and not hanging on the air. Correct position all drawing on the paper. Your drawing should fit comfortable on paper size. Objects should feel free on it, and there should be enough air in it. Artists say drawing breathe. Like these drawings. In first drawing, the vase with flowers is located harmoniously. It was enough air around it. It is well arranged on the sheet. All objects are balanced. In the second picture, the vase is too large for this paper size. There is not enough air and space around. Even the cactus was sad. Draw with relaxed hand. Free your mind. Everything is perfect in nature. Draw lines lightly and relaxed. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that your lines are unique and create your own unique style. And as the great artist Salvador Dali said, don't be afraid to achieve the ideal. You'll never achieve it. Draw everything you want, because that is the way to feel free with pencil. Your mind and your hand gets used to different movements. And every next day you're going to draw better and better, and your hands become more relaxed. For example, I draw these seaweeds because they are so natural and relaxing, and no matter if you draw not exactly as it is. Draw from your soul and your heart, and everything will work out. Remember, where is the light? For a three-dimensional drawing, you need to remember where the light comes from. Shadow will be on the opposite side. And now I'm going to show you the features of building shape. There are 3 basic shapes for this: sphere, cube and cylinder. This is the way how beginners draw volume of sphere, cube and cylinder like this. It's not right. Don't do this because it's not 3D drawing. Something important is missing here. Do you feel it? But when you know the secret ingredient, your drawing becomes 3-dimensional. Here it is! This is the right shading and correct 3D drawing. All because of main ingredient. It's reflected light and high tone of core shadow. I like to name it self-shadow. It appears from the opposite side to the light. All objects around us consist from the basic shape. And if you know these features of shading, all you want to draw will be 3-dimensional on paper. How to shade sphere? I'll show you. I draw a circle and begin to gain layer by layer shading tone. The farther from the light the surface of the form, the darker it is. And the darkest area will be its core shadow. Notice highlight. halftone, it is darker. Then self-shadow. In all drawing sources, it calls core shadow. And ta-ta-ta-ta! Reflection light. That is important ingredient in your 3D drawing. And of course, every object casts a shadow. It has non-uniform density. In foreground, it has dark tone, but moving to the background, it becomes lighter. How does it work in drawing process? For example, I take two spherical forms to show it. It is a strawberry and eye. Just see how I apply tone, where the light comes from and where appears core shadow. You already know it. This is the light, and this is red. Now I draw a cube. The light falls from the top right. Highlight appears at the border of the upper and side surface. Upper surface has middle tone because it's closer to the light. And side surface has half tone, which a little bit darker than upper surface. And the darkest side is the one that turns away from the light. This is the other side of the cube. It is in the shadow. Tone of the core shadow is more darker on the edge and foreground and becomes lighter to the background. The same thing happens with the cast shadow. The shadow will be darker under the shape because the reflected light appears. To consolidate knowledge, let's make a drawing from nature. Let it be a watercolor box with a coral color. Determine where the light is and put the light tone on the top surface. The right side of the box is in the shade, and I hatch in a dark tone at the edge closest to the light and lightening downward. The left side is a little bit lighter, but also turned away from the light. The watercolor has a thickness, and I draw darker the opposite sides of the light. How does it look like when you don't know about these features? Same tone, no tonal stretch, not tasty, not interesting and not bright. Apply this knowledge and your picture will be the best. Third shape is a cylinder. This shape is very common in our world, especially in nature and in human beings. Arms, legs, bodies, our fingers, pencils, pens, brushes, plants, trees, vases, etc. And many naturally form has this shape. So important to remember is occurrence of reflection light after self-shadow. That is the way to draw realistic and three-dimensional. Finish cast shadow and the cylinder is ready. For example, I take flower pot. Apply layer by layer to grow tone in self-shadow area. Remember all rules that you know now. Draw with love and feel the drawing with your body. It will tell you the right way, because our body is the amplifier of everything we feel around us. I draw bamboo stem. The light comes. The light comes from the top left, and it is show you three-dimensional construction. Core shadow, reflection area in right side, and the bamboo turned out voluminous. Main promises for yourself. And finally, 3 great and important promises for yourself before you start drawing. And keep these promises in your head when you draw. I promise to be kind to myself. I promise not to compare my work. I promise to have fun and enjoy my drawing time. I am a good person. Thank you, God. to my miracle hands. And friendshiply mind. Good luck with your art, drawing and painting. I hope these tips will help all beginners in this way of drawing. Subscribe and share with your friends. And let's do 10 million subscribers and all planet drawing. Yoo-hoo! See ya!